Hello there, Guillermo Vidal here for Aging Fearlessly, a place I hope is providing you some ideas on how to create your best life. Now, for those of you watching this week, there wasn't much to the Golden Bachelorette program. We basically saw bloopers, funny interviews, and highlights of what has happened so far. It was it wasn't that great. But in seeing the group of male participants together, talking about the warm and close friendships they had formed during the show, I was reminded of one of the greatest lessons I learned following my divorce 10 years ago. I know you've heard me talk about it before. I was 63 years old when the circumstances caused me to do a do-over with my life. And there were three things that pulled the rug from under my own life: a divorce, and then a sudden retirement that ultimately caused the third thing, which was a move from Colorado to Florida, where I knew no one. Now, as you know, new starts can be very hard, especially as you get older, but they do still always offer many lessons that can help you live a more fulfilling life. And the Golden Bachelorette program this week reminded me of one of those very important lessons, and that is the wonderful joy that meaningful friendships and connections with others can actually bring into your life. And this value was clearly shown by the male participants on this show when they spoke about the friendships they had made with one another. Many spoke about them with the certainty that these friendships would remain with them for life. Now, I can attest to that value and joy, but I must also say that it was not an easy thing for me when I was forced to start life all over again 10 years ago. I discovered this when I woke up in a place where I knew no one, as I mentioned earlier. Having relied on my business connections of 40 years for so long to open the friendship path for me, I realized that I had forgotten how to make friends and really forge true connections with people. All of my friendships had become transactional. You do this for me and I do this for you was the common themes. Yes, I socialize and even travel with some of these friends. But as I look back, all of these friendships were founded on some successful venture that we had done together. Now, faced with having to form friends anew, I took a lesson from the women I have known who have built a happy life around a group of good friends and stopped worrying about having that special one in their life. Women are much better at this than men. And what they told me was this: having a romantic partner is not a need, it is a want. You're not missing a half out there somewhere. You're just fine how you are. They also said that it is society that puts so much pressure on romantic love, and they make you feel like a misfit when you don't have it. However, having great connections with friends in life is an essential element to living happily. Good friends bring you joy, companionship, and love. They don't expect or want anything from you other than you be yourself. That's what good friends only want. Now, how do you make these kinds of connections in your life? Well, exactly like the men did in this Golden Bachelorette program. They became vulnerable enough to share their true selves with one another, their real emotions, even when those emotions were of insecurity and fear. They were also willing to be there for the other and provide support and advice to actually help the other in their success and grow. What is so rare is that they didn't let the fact that they were competing for the same woman interfere with the chance they had been given to become friends. And men can be terrible about competing. Now, I am lucky enough to have found a wonderful romantic partner in my life. But before Desi came into my life, I was able to connect with a handful of great friends in a way that I had never been able to do before. And I know today these good friends will be that way with me for life. I feel lucky, just like the men of the Golden Bachelorette expressed at this last show. Try it out. Reach out. Make new friends. It will change your life. And you'll discover it is a heck of a lot more important than having a romantic partner. See you soon.